Are you on the go but still want that insight? Simply text HAZELLEE plus your question to 78887. HAZELLEE Psychics. No nonsense readings.
We are live and exclusive on the Facebook page of HAZELLEE Psychics. Like, share and tag a friend for your chance to receive some free psychic insight.
So I've gathered some of the UK's top psychics, logged them into one system and made it really possible for you to get your very own reading with me or any one of them. My PIN number's 5680. You'll find me there by dialing 0330 114 0110. Can't wait to speak to you. See you soon.
And now it is time to get interactive. Hello and welcome to this evening's Thursday's rendition of HAZELLEE Psychics. It's me, yes, Snowy. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. There is our wonderful webpage, and that is hazelleepsychics.co.uk. If you are looking at getting yourself a psychic reading or a little bit of guidance along the way, all you need to do is call these two numbers. Pop up here if you wanted to check out who is logged on and available to take your call right now. 0330 114 0110 or 0907 995 0010 for your chance to get yourself some free psychic insight this evening. That's right, it's easy. You can pick up the phone and you can call those numbers and you can be like, hi, can you tell me who's logged on and available? And they'll go, why, yes, actually, we have the one, the only, the lovely Gertrude Irish that is logged on and available right now. Would you like me to pop you through to her? Her PIN number is 5697. Yes, actually, that sounds lovely. I've seen Gertrude and she looks absolutely divine and I would love to talk to her. Please pop me through. Popping you through now. Hi. That's how it works. Honestly, that's how it works. Okay, maybe there's a little bit more of a different dialogue for you, but that is how easy it is to talk to Gertrude Irish this evening. And she doesn't cost any extra, all the way over in Brisbane, Queensland, all the way over on the Gold Coast in Australia. Doesn't cost you any extra, and you can call anywhere from in the entire world and speak directly to Gertrude on this number 0330 114 0110. If you are located in the UK and you want to pay on your mobile phone bill or on your landline phone bill, all you need to do is call this number 0907 995 0010. Now, the other thing that you can do with this hot little device is you can get a psychic to text you your question's answer. That's right. All you need to do is text one word, HAZELLEE, leave a space, type in your question, and hit send and send it to 78887. Okay. If you have never done it before, make sure you pop in your name and date of birth so we know who we're talking to. And then all you need to do is wait for your first free text to enter into your phone. It's so easy. I've done it. You can do it too. And I'm not that technologically advanced. Trust me. Mr. P's going, we know. I have the wonderful Mr. P in my ear this evening, and he is going to be reading out your comments, and we would love if you could give us some love on Facebook, and make sure you hit that like button over on YouTube as well, so we can get our questions from both Facebook and wonderful YouTube this evening. Okay, now if you do have a question for us this evening, we can talk about anything you like, absolutely anything at all. Would you like to talk about your animals? Would you like to talk about your career, life path, destiny, or you can talk about love, or we can even go into a little bit of astrology, and you can talk about the retrograde that's going on. We've only got, what, 5 more days left, huh? Thank the Lord. 5 more days. Whichever Lord that you happen to pray to, that's fine. It doesn't have to be the Christian one. But unfortunately, we cannot and will not discuss anything to do with health, legal, finance, or pregnancy. I'm so sorry, not our rules, but we do have to abide by it. You do have to be over the age of 18. And it is for entertainment purposes. Now, a little bit about myself, because just in case you are tuning in and you are new, my name is Snowy. I have been psychically aware since birth. Psychic abilities does run in my family. I have an older brother over in Sydney, and he's also psychic as well. And it runs through my father's family line. I mean, there's a couple of spots in my mother's line, but my daughter, who is also psychic as well, and I have been doing this professionally for over 20 years. Off and on, don't get me wrong. I've had a life too, so I have got a little bit of worldly knowledge, and I am, yes, I know, I keep getting told, I am older than I look, okay? I have my wonderful cards this evening. I have lots of different things. I have tools at my disposal, but I don't need them. I do have my guides that give me all of the information. So what is your question this evening? Let's get crack-a-lackin', as Marty would say. And let's get on with some questions this evening. Stuart, hi Stuart, welcome to the show. Anything from your dad? Right, Stuart. Stuart, look, I'm not. I've got to be honest here. It's. I can dial the telephone, but whether your dad picks up is a different a different matter here. What I am getting here is that it keeps showing me the color yellow here, and I just want to. I don't know why, but it's like they're showing me a football, Australian football, or is it soccer football? No, it's like the word in my mind here is football. Okay. I'm getting an overall sense of peace here, peace and harmony where this particular person that's coming through is. I'm not sure this is your dad though. I've got to be honest. I'm not sure. And we're talking about conversations. We're talking about getting in touch here, because there is this loss of touch in real life. There was this loss of touch in real life, and there is this wanting to make up for this effort in the here and now, even though they're not around. Look, I'm sorry, Stuart, I'm not sure if this is your dad though, but they are certainly watching over you, and they're trying to help you in any way they can. I've only got unfortunately a minute or so to go on with each person, but yeah, I am what I'm being shown here is this expression of love which wasn't given in physical form, okay, which is trying to be passed over. There is understanding from the other side, that is what I'm getting here, okay, but they're not stepping forward and saying, yep, I'm the dad, okay. I've got to be honest there, so I'm so sorry, but I'm not sure if this was your dad. But they're certainly sending love your way, and they're certainly showing me that they are lining things up in your life right now. And my throat is going a bit croaky. I don't know if they had a bit croaky voice in life here though. If you would like to continue a conversation, we do have a wonderful team of psychics here, or I will be logged on and available. I just don't have enough time for this one. I'm so sorry, Stuart. But love is being sent your way. Thank you so much. All right, Mr. P. Shannon, is it? Spirit is always around you. Okay, so first of all, they're telling me, sorry, is this Shannon? because they're showing me it's like they're dancing around you. There's certainly more than one. Okay, there's certainly more than one. They're quite happy. They're quite jovial. This is not in particular your family here. There are very many guides. They're talking about your situational guides stepping forward right now in your life. Okay, that's really what they're talking about. The situational guides coming forward in your life at this present moment in time. They're talking about a little bit of chaos in your life, and they are trying to organize. That's the word that they're using. Organize the chaos so it is more manageable in your life. Okay, you've definitely got an animal communicator. And they keep going, talk to the animals. You know, like the old oh, that's right, there's a new one in the movies. I was going to go Dr. Dolittle, but talk to the animals because they're listening and they have messages for you. It's the situational guides that's around you most prominently. I'm not saying your loved ones aren't around you, but that's what they're showing me here, and they've always been dancing around you, but it's sometimes they get a little bit hyped up. Okay, so thank you so much for your question this evening. Oh, wonderful. Mr. P has just told me it is Rogancar's birthday. Happy birthday. Ready, everybody? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rogancar. Happy birthday to you. And a little bit of spiritual guidance. Happy birthday from everyone here at HAZELLEE Psychics. Thank you so much, Rogancar, for joining us on your birthday. What am I getting for you, Rogancar? Well, certainly I am certainly picking up this energy of being surprised here. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. This surprise. I'm not talking about somebody and giving you a birthday gift, going here, surprise. No, I'm talking about giving you a surprise in life. Okay, that's what my guides here are very much saying, that they've pushed and pulled your life in all different directions, and this surprise is that clear, resolute, why they're using that word, resolute path that is going to be lit in front of you. Okay, it's like they're like the runway. Thank you. The runway is being lit up, so you know exactly which path to take, and that's a little bit of a surprise for you to go, you know what, here's a little bit of fairy dust, and we're going to make sure that you know exactly which way. A little bit of clarity coming to your life. Thank you so much, and again, happy birthday, Rogancar. So clarity is on its way for you. All right, we're going to go to a quick break. Thank you so much, and Mr. P and I will be right back after this. If a call isn't convenient for you, or you just want to dip your toe into psychic insight, we have a text service available. What you do is text one word, HAZELLEE, and then your question to 78887. If it's your first time texting us, remember to include your name and date of birth, and we'll give you your first response back absolutely. There we are. We're back. Fantastic. Okay. All right, Mr. P, who is next and waiting? Greta would like to know who would be the right writer and to work with, and when. Right. Good question, Greta. They're showing me multiple options, but I want to go to 3 specifically here. I do want you to come back to me first. Okay, 2 parts here for you, Greta. I do want you to come back to me when these options are being presented and you have them in your mind. Right, this in my mind, this is the person that's this option. You don't have to say names or anything, but you've got 1, 2, 3 options laid in front of you, because what I can do is I can look at the energy in the here and now. The second part, what they're telling me here is it's not going to be the first person that you seem to be drawn to. Yeah, drawn to is how they're describing it here. because they are talking about multiple options. Okay, they aren't talking about multiple options for you, and I do absolutely want to say I feel like I want to go with option 2 out of 3. Okay, but I feel like you're more drawn to number 1. And then to throw in something as an extra mix is this 3rd option as well. But I want you to come back to me with the question when you know these that it is in fact 3 options at least, and you've narrowed it down that way. But for some reason they're talking about not the one that you're going to be drawn to. Okay. It's almost like here's a wild card, and the wild card seems to be the 2nd choice for you. Okay. And when that's going to happen, certainly not in a Mercury retrograde. Okay, they're talking right. Planetary alignments coming into my field of vision at the moment, and I want to go in the time of Pluto, which is very much end of April. Okay, that's when, because that's what they're showing me in terms of timing. End of April for you. All right. That's when I think that these options are going to come forward, or when a decision needs to be made. So thank you so much for your question, Greta. Oh, fantastic! Mr. P has just told me. Well, the one, the only, the lovely, the fantastical HAZELLEE has just come off of a call and is ready to take another one. Her PIN number is 5680. There is the phone numbers to call: 0330 114 0110 or 0907 995 0010. Up here, HAZELLEEPsychics.co.uk is where you can find who is logged on and available. And HAZELLEE is absolutely fantastic. Her guy Kamal is a very, very spot on. Like he's like he goes bang straight in there. Okay, I do have guides. They do have names, but I have different guides for different things. So please give Hazel a call, and she will happily tell you what's going on in her life right now. And your life. All right, Mr. P. Patricia, thank you, Patricia. All right. Anything for you, Patricia? Patricia is on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us, Patricia. Patricia, everything that you do in your life right now is connected to everything else in your life. They're going round in a big circle, right? So every step you take is going to be affecting your relationships. It's going to be affecting your work. Something coming into alignment with your work actually is where I want to go at this present moment in time. They're talking about some sort of shift, some sort of change, some sort of sideways step, okay, and going more spiritual, okay. And that's what they're talking about here with you at this present moment in time. They're talking about going more spiritual into your work somehow. Are you a reader? Are you a reader, Patricia? Because I kind of get the sense here of you reading or being able to understand people at a soul level that you haven't had for your whole life. Okay, certainly I would like it if you could explore your spiritual side a bit more. My guides are saying yes, that's what we're talking about. And you're going to be using that in your work somehow. Thank you so much for your question, Patricia. All right, Mr. B. We have up next Lorraine. Hi, Lorraine. How are you this evening? Lorraine is asking, is your son okay? Look, Lorraine, first of all, they're telling me 2 things. One, yes, your son will be fine. But there's a big change around your son in the next 2 weeks. Okay, I want you to put. It's okay. They're talking about Mercury retrograde, something going wrong in Mercury retrograde here, and they're going five more days. 5 more days for Mercury retrograde. Put it behind you, and then a week after that, that's when you're going to see changes with your son. Yes, your son is okay. Yes, your son will be okay. But they're talking about alignment here. He's quite young is what I'm feeling in his energy. And they're talking about turning a leaf, turning a corner, turning over from the current situation that is being presented here. Okay, so it's literally turning over. 2 weeks is what they're giving me here. What a difference. Thank you so much for your question, Lorraine. Nina is asking S or M. S or M. I'm going to pull some cards on this one. S and oh, Nina, this is hard. Do you know why? Because this is the one I pulled for S. That is the Ace of Cups. That's the cup of love. And M, that is the Sun. Okay, this is really hard. I'm going to pull a couple more because look, the answer is they're both. Oh, they're both good options. Okay, again, S. You've got this foundation. This is the solid celebrations that's around S here, and with M, it's like being elevated to another level. Do you know what? Okay, they're telling me here what we're looking at here is if we're talking about relationships, I'm really being drawn to S. Okay, I'm really being drawn to S because we've got that love, we've got that foundation, we've got that celebration here. With M, I feel there's a lot of joviality around M. And I'm feeling like happy. I'm feeling that there is a connection here with M. But I feel in terms of romance, I'm definitely leaning towards S being in your life a lot longer than M. M is definitely in your life for a reason, though. Okay, that's what I'm being told. So relationship-wise, S is where I'm going. All right. Thank you so much for your question this evening. All right, Mr. P. Who else do we have? Hi, Nick. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nick is asking if you have strange things in your home. Strange things, strange spirits, strange things are happening, and there are spirits. Absolutely, there are spirits in your home because they want to mess with my words. Okay, Nick, is it? That's right. Nick, what I'm feeling here is you've got a bit of a prankster spirit. Nothing harmful is what I'm being told. Okay, nothing harmful. I've just got a bit of a prankster. I do feel also they're talking about something small. It's either your keys or your phone here. It seems to get shifted. Okay, it's like you put it down somewhere and you're like, hang on a minute. Oh, it was just there 30 seconds ago. I've walked away and it's in a different location. They're talking about a prankster spirit. Is there any harm in it? No, there isn't. Are they trying to get a message to you? Well, they're just trying to have a bit of fun, okay? If you do want to get rid of them, feel free to sage. If you can't burn anything, like some people can't in a rental house, what you can do is you can still sage, but you can go to like your local shop and get clary sage or white sage oil. Pop it in a spray bottle, okay? Like you get a spray bottle, you can pick them up for like next to nothing, full of water. Depending on how big it is, if I want to go to about 100 ml, for every 100 ml, I want to go 3 to 5 drops, okay? Give it a bit of a shake and then just spray the house with it, okay? It doesn't need to be very much. If you're wanting to get rid of it, if you're wanting to dampen down those prankster energy, that's what I'm getting for you. That's what it is. No, I don't feel that this is a loved one. I don't feel that this is a spirit guide in terms of, I just think this is a little bit of a fun spirit, almost like a fairy, if you will. Okay, but not a fairy, more like a pixie that I've got around for you. Yeah, nothing bad. Feel free to open up a conversation with it because nothing bad's going to happen is the answer to your question. All right, thank you so much for your question. All right, Mr. P, who else do we have? Mel. Hi, Mel. How long will it be till Keith comes to mine? Well, I don't think he is coming to mine, but maybe to yours. The answer is not in Mercury retrograde. No, not this week. I get. Okay. What they're showing me here, Mel, is they're showing me your energy line. It kind of looks like a fiber optic cable. Okay, lots of little fibers, if you will, coming off of it. And what happens is little tiny strands and threads sort of split off. What I'm trying to say here is there's going to be more than one opportunity. There's going to be more than two opportunities for them to come around. They're certainly thinking about coming around right now, but my guides are saying it's not the right time right now. For some reason, I feel 2 weeks. No, they're specifically saying 14 days. There's going to be another opportunity. Well, there's an opportunity day 8. There's an opportunity day 8. There's an opportunity at day 14. I don't think it's going to be too much longer than that, okay? Because they want to sort of shorten my hands here. They're not pushing them out and pushing them out. They are going about that time. Turning over a card here, I have that beautiful Queen of Swords, and I have the Faith card, okay? Have a bit of faith. It is going to happen. There are multiple opportunities going to be presented for him to come around. It will happen. That's what they're telling me. As to timing, there's a couple of it. It is going to be in March, okay? That's what I'll give you. It is definitely going to be in March for you, all right? Thank you so much for your question this evening. We've got time for 2 more, and then I am going to log on to the phone lines. My PIN number is, if you are interested, is 5682. You can give me a call. Please show us a little bit of love. That'd be great if you are enjoying the show. And what we are going to do is I will be back with you on Saturday. And Saturday, just before we go on to the last couple of questions, we're going to do something a little bit different on Saturday, okay? I have this book that I've had forever, okay? It's called Angel Numbers 101. What this book is if I open up to, for example, any page, we have a whole bunch of numbers with their own meanings, okay? So have you been seeing numbers repetitively? A lot of people see 1111 and things like that. What this book does is it will give you a bit of an explanation as to what is going on, okay? So, for example, if you keep seeing the number, just open up my book here, 23, okay? For example, you see the number 23, it says here, you are working closely with one or more ascended masters such as Jesus, Moses, and the saints, and goddesses. This is the message from your ascended masters, guys, who can see that your answer to your prayers is within reach. They encourage you to stay positive and ensure that you attract the best possible outcome. So what we're going to be doing Saturday is in the comments, you're going to be typing in that number, okay, that you keep seeing, or maybe you want to know, or maybe it's your birthday number. Like, I don't know, maybe your birthday's the 23rd of something, and you're like, hey, just tell me what the number 23 means, or whatever it is, and I'm going to be reading out from my book of angel numbers for you on Saturday, okay? Again, 8:30 Saturday, and you have the lovely, lovely, lovely HAZELLEE with you tomorrow. All right, we are going to do a couple more questions, and then I will be off to the phone lines for this evening. All right, Mr. P, who else do we have this evening? Hi, Daz, who is on YouTube. Wonderful for you to be joining us this evening. What is your question? Will you ever write your own song or book? Daz, I'm being told that you have this within you, okay? But I think you need to be more definitive as to the question. I feel like the question is incomplete here, okay, as are the songs and the books. I'm not seeing I'm seeing like a poem that could be interpreted as a song, but as to you putting something to completion, I'm not seeing the song. Let's just focus on the song. I'm not seeing the song go from words on the paper to words with music to words with music being vocally sung here, unless you're going to be doing it just for yourself. And then with a book, they're telling me you have lots of books inside you, but you need to focus your energy and be able to again complete, okay? The question, I feel, is what I'm being told here. The question should have been, will I complete, okay, as in fully finish a song or a book. The answer to that is you have other things in your life that you need to complete at this present moment in time, and you absolutely have songs and books in you. But at this time, I'm not picking up the completion end of it at this present moment. Okay, so but that doesn't mean no, never. But it just means there are other things in your life that they're telling me that are being prioritized right now. Okay, thank you so much for your question, Daz. That's interesting. That's a really interesting one, actually. Yes. Hi, Diane, LA, who is from Facebook, and thank you for joining us. You are our lucky last for this evening. All right, Diane. Oh, if you're wondering what I'm doing, this is some selenite. I've had this selenite for forever, and it's very cleansing. Okay, it almost works like a bit of a boost, if you will. But what it does for me, in this instance, is it clears the energy straight away. If you're wondering what I'm doing, waving this little thing around, it's kind of like it's a selenite wand. I always have it with me, but for some reason, I'm just really being drawn to working hands-free tonight. So, Diane, what is your question? Can I pick up on your patron god? Is that the question? No. No. Diane? No, I can't. I feel like this is a question that is showing me a gun, a loaded question, because there isn't one specific god or goddess here that I feel that you work with, and I do, and now I know you're going, but no, I specifically asked about my patron god. Look, the answer to this question is it is not just one entity here that you work with, not one spirit, not one soul, and the if you're asking for a name, it's like the energy overlaps. Okay, I do read energy as opposed to individuals. I mean, don't get me wrong, individuals have energy, but the answer here is a little bit more complex than me just going, oh, it's this guy here or this guy here or this guy here. Now, what's caught my eye is my Ascended Masters deck of cards here, and I am going to pull something for you, Diane, because I don't believe that you ought to be, I don't want to use the word worshipping, but prioritizing one particular energy straight away. Okay, I don't get that. This is interesting. Okay, look, I've pulled two, and I'll show you in a second, but they're talking about non-prioritization of the entities that you work with, whether you call them a god, goddess, or spirit. Okay, what I have here is persistence, which is Lu, which is actually a Celtic one. Okay, not Celtic, sorry, Mayan. Okay, which Mayan? I don't know why I went Celtic. Just felt a Celtic vibe here. And then what I asked was, is there only one? Like, is it? Should she be expanding her area of knowledge, okay, rather than just focusing on one patron? And the answer was Ganesh, and Ganesh was saying yes, there is expansion there. Okay, so I'm sorry, but you're asking for your patron deity, if you will, and they're just not, they're not giving it to me, purely and simply because I feel like whatever it is today will be something completely different down the track for you. All right, so I'm sorry, Diane, but expanding your area of energy coming in is the way to go. All right, thank you so much for your question. All right, Mr. P, that is it for this evening. We have the wonderful, the lovely HAZELLEE with you tomorrow at 8:30. I'm going to be logging off right now of the Facebook Live and the YouTube to log on to the phone line. So if you would like to continue a discussion with me, a chat, you can do so on these two numbers, 0330 114 0110, or 0907 995 0010. My PIN number is down here on the screen, 5682. I will be in just a few minutes logging on so to take your calls. If you, I just need to get a question answered right away over here, HAZELLEEPsychics.co.uk. Jump onto the website, see who is logged on and available right now. Now, from me, I will see you on Saturday with my little angel numbers books, and we will be going through some numbers for you. A little bit of explanation. It goes, by the way, if you're wondering, it goes from the number 1 or 0, number 1, all the way up to 999. Okay, so right before 1000. If you have a number that is 4 digits long, for example, we'll go 2 and 2. That's easy, so that we can do it that way. For example, 1111, we do 11 twice. Okay, so that's what's going to be happening on Saturday. But for tomorrow, you have the one, the only, the fabulous HAZELLEE with you at 8:30 UK time. It is hooroo from me and good night from HAZELLEE Psychics. Bye-bye, everybody.
Are you on the go but still want that insight? Simply text HAZELLEE plus your question to 78887. HAZELLEE Psychics. No nonsense readings.
So I've gathered some of the UK's top psychics, logged them into one system and made it really possible for you to get your very own reading with me or any one of them. My PIN number's 5680. You'll find me there by dialing 0330 114 0110. Can't wait to speak to you. See you soon.